Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, riveting, and amazing Propagandacast with me, host and Pro Lane, the one and only Master Propaganda, who loves like defender of the fatherland, off you 2v2 on the new map, Alamein. The north it is Angrybirds and Argyle here, with the 15 Panzer supported by the Fallschirmbrigade Ramkes. Angrybirds goes for Luftwaffe. In the south it is Symbiosis and Hurricane, with the British 6th Armored Division supported by the US 1st Infantry here in the hot desert sands. Symbiosis with Spec Ops and a weapon support in the start. Double Sappers, 30 cal, or Vickers there for Hurricane. Falchion Peony, Kettenkrauts for Angrybirds. Angriest of the Birds, and Bikes and Panzer Grenadiers for Arc Royale. So, we're off to the races, and as always, big hearty thanks to my Patreon supporters for the continued generous and wonderful support of the Propagandacast. Keeps making these videos possible. And a big thank you for commenting and liking them. Helps out immensely with YouTube algorithms to keep the cat from biting off my fingers too much. So we've got Falchion Pioneers here. Again already here. It's easily finding the sand for the sandbags.
We're losing a fuel point to enemy action.
Weasel busy with another. Because Knight for Hurricane was going for Air&Sea. It just leaves Arc Royale to make a battle group pick. North here, Kettenkraut busy zooming through the hot desert sands there. Falchion Peony withdrawing from the position that's happening around here, flanking there. Got 30 kills to Symbiosis. Both allied players are going hard on the machine guns here so far. Definitely posing some problems for the Axis forces here, though. At least it's not like a very bottleneck map to some extent, so should to some extent be easy to play around here. These of course also Symbiosis pushing the front line forward. Center seems a bit ignored so far. Hunt's been trying to flank around, but is thwarted in their attempt. Hunt's moving around the other flank here. Here on the massive, appears to be an anti-tank pitch. Concrete. After the scouts almost taking them out. The 250 hunting down the Weasley up north here. Angrybirds is holding out here for now, but the Falchion Pioneer is still on health. I think at this point he has to retreat and just hope for the best. Got the Weasel here. 30 cals are coming. The 30 cals make it much tougher for Arc Royale to just push forwards. And then more in-depth defense here, courtesy of Symbiosis. Punch fact about to get knocked out, and the card bonus base means the half tank is doing, as you might notice, next to no damage. There you go, finally got an actually packed up, losing the bonus line, the half tank does some damage. Imp supports in there for Hurricane. Bazookas for Symbiosis.
The beggars are threatening a fuel
North
point.
finishes with the Sappers, but are quickly forced to fall back. It's absolutely easy to get within your shooting distance. Specifically, the distance they can like reliably do damage. Air supports enough for Symbiosis. Angrybirds for the Luftwaffe company.
In enemy hands.
Maybe some 2-to-1s with this map could be quite effective. We got more Grenadiers for Angrybirds and sections for Hurricane. As Angrybird sort of moves ahead here, sneaks around the hard points here of Hurricane to hit the cutoff points. Thumbs up to Angrybirds. I'd say that was a pretty savvy play there. MG34 here for Arc Royale. He's 250 about to go up with flames here, and down he goes. Massive blow Arc Royale in the early game, down just machine gun, cancelled out the Panther Pioneers, everything else is just gone. That was just bad half tank it is.
Have claimed a sector.
Also noting, Angrybirds Falchion Pioneers are incredibly low on health here still. Like, he has no way of healing them. Like, half of the squad is like at less than 10 points of health. Like, effectively like 75% of the squad is like below 20 points of health. So not looking super great there for Angrybirds Falchion Pioneers, and I do think you need to be careful with them.
A Dingo recon vehicle has been made ready.
Bit of a late Dingo there for Hurricane, and then platoon command post. I do wonder what the plan with that is. Symbiosis with the motor pool. Fast ballings for Arc Royale and Angrybirds. Well, we're not really seeing much else on them yet. No 2-to-1, no Jaegers. Okay, there we go. Speak of the devil, 2-to-1 on the way. Yes, with an air reconnaissance, which of course gives away he has gone for the air support center.
Enemy control.
Assault Grenadiers at Arc Royale. Man engaging the Grenadiers, 4-star Falchion Pioneer. or retreat, having now suffered extensive loss, losing half the squad. I mean, that was bound to happen as soon as they encountered, like, even a scout squad, they just suffer heavy losses. Usually, again, so many men because of the squad being so low in health. I'm surprised he was willing to move them out instead of just waiting to get some healing going and then get that done. 2-1 on the right on the corner. Cat, of course, has blown up as well. Destroyed by those allies. Okay, Arc Royal here with Italian infantry and actually calling in the mighty Guastatori, and that's equipped them with the flamethrower there.
We're losing a victory point.
When they're causing the actual war. Flamethrower operators were very, very unpopular, and they typically tend to have a very low rate of survival, in part because they tend to stand out quite a bit there with their gear. So once they start firing, you just realize, hang on, these are a priority target, but like, even if, say, they surrendered, there's a good chance that soldiers just take them aside and just shoot them because no one liked a flamethrower operator. They're typically some of the most unpopular types of soldiers you could be alongside snipers. Like feeling happy they're almost done. Fightmakers there for Angrybirds, 2 thumbs up. Dropping in behind the Vickers machine gun team there. I don't think Hurricane is like predecessor. That gets his machine gun team flanked there by the Fallschirmjägers that drop in. Of the Fallschirmjäger, which was the only Luftwaffe unit, Fallschirmjäger unit in North Africa there. Small unit there. One knocked off with the Humber, and it's mighty rough. They're definitely catching Angrybirds a bit on guard. He almost got the Vickers, but got the Vickers and started fighting this. They're posing a problem. Grand as well there for Symbiosis. Double armor custody. The Fallschirm pipeline get wiped out. Nothing to hold the treat here. No Panterfaust. No mines. I think he's trying to use the Pioneers as bait, but Hurricane is clearly not taking said bait. But there you go. Panterfaust feeling. Will at least be able to like quickly at the Humber, then avenge the fallen Fallschirm Pioneer. Still, painful there for Angrybirds, painful. South side, Symbiosis. Poking in there with his Greyhound. We got anti-tanks for Hurricane. Commandos on lock. We got SSF commandos for Symbiosis.
Territory lost.
Great utility there for Arc Royal. Angrybirds could go for some more Fallschirmjägers. Yeah, they will do so. They could. Got the Guastatori, they're moving forwards. Actually, we do get more Fallschirmjägers of Angrybirds.
We're losing a victory point to enemy action. Resource caches will yield a surplus, Commander. We should construct them in the field.
The Fallschirmjägers definitely offer some punch, if he remembers to go for the officer squad so they get veterans 1, but more crucially, hit veteran 2 and veteran 3 faster. Skirmishing there.
Victory point lost. The enemy has
Fallschirmjägers in the northern field point. Medical station on the way for Symbiosis.
The beggars are threatening a victory point.
So far, a bit of 50-50 in terms of map control, but victory points wise, the answer to the Germans are a bit more, well, it's a bit more split in terms of KD ratio.
Victory point under enemy
LD forces are being airdropped in here for Angrybirds from some light anti-tank support. And in a pinch, a bit of direct fire with high explosive shells as well. Up north, it looks like Angrybirds is just steadily withdrawing here in the face of a quick allied push by Symbiosis and Hurricane. South side seeming a bit more strong here against the Allies. So they're sort of slowly diverting, I think, from the south towards the north, hoping to catch Angrybirds off guard. And Angrybirds he is taking up, relying on the momentum so far to push for that Panzer Company Schnell.
Our munitions point is being overrun.
Got the LD-40 there, the lighters Geschütz. And
We're losing a
Arc Royal
victory
here,
point.
flanking up behind the Allies here. But quickly giving up there.
Commandos begin their drive. Victory point is
Commanders there out of Hurricane. SSF commanders, we've got British commanders on the field.
The enemy has it.
Commanders are wrapped on the Fallschirmjägers. They're dropping Gavin and Nigel. Got the grenade off the middle bomb. There's the Fallschirmjägers still getting a lot of losses. There we go. Roderick also down. And then the rather wrecky section there, very much sensitive tight there. I do think had he had the Luftwaffe company, officer quarters up, he might have had a better chance of actually of anything. Perhaps not up to win, but might have been a bit more painful engagement if Hurricane. And certainly, if you are going to go for Fallschirmjäger, it's a bit like the Panzer Grenadiers, you really want the officer quarters like boost, like the veterans against the hits like those higher levels of veterancy. Because it's veteran with the Fallschirmjäger kind of starts like, really get some of the bigger bonuses after the buffs. Set the dingo there. And the stripping from Angrybirds. Nice angle as well there. Actually, the Vickers caught in a bit of a sticky spot. We've got the Quastor and the 250 half-track sabres and the Fallschirmjäger Grenadiers. These got them to veterans in one. So, not because they went for the officer squads. And there you go, Allied strafing run does the job there before it gets shot down. We might actually fuck get cleared out here with the SSF commanders with the Johnsons out. And we got LMG commanders there, support commanders out of Hurricane. Fallschirmjäger somehow survived Archer annihilation. We're flanking the south, catching the Allied positions on the off guard. Flak feeling taking us across the trail, closing on the flank first from the Berettas. South side, though, Symbiosis taking advantage of this side to push for the south here. A lot of action across the shore withdrawing. It's the south side is now, I think, where the next big push is coming. And Arc Royale's forces in the south are in such a poor position, he's basically forced to concede a lot of ground very fast, as he can't really put up a defense without losing units. And there we go, more SSF commanders for Symbiosis up north. Allied assault continues, including with the Vickers K-Welding commanders there. Tap some trouble here. And aircraft shot down, smashing into a nearby barracks. On the roof of a bit.
Engineers out of contact.
Sappers down. Small win there for the German army. Got 421-22 victory points wise. It's pretty close so far. The commanders linking up each other around the centre as the German fighting forces are still low on health here. Now both at least veterancy 1, so I guess there's that. I don't think it's because of the officer quarters. Indeed, it is not.
We're losing a munitions point to enemy action.
Like being Hoptic about to get knocked out here. Down it goes. Fallschirmjäger Grenadiers on the move here. We got the Panther on the way here for Mr. Angrybirds. And a Cannoner here out for Ark, bit of artillery there. That said, the gun is quite exposed here. I think Ark in his enthusiasm might have slightly underestimated his opponent's rate of advance. There you go, Garda Straight from the calling on. Actually expected a bombing run here. Things are getting more chaotic here. Ambulance could try and haul away the Howitzer, but so far Ark seems to just not be too concerned there. Company command push for Hurricane. And the bombs down there for Angrybirds. The wrecked hit on the ground almost there, doing a lot of damage. Also got the Americans going straight for the ambulance like possessed. There you go, Panda 4 they're striking in the name of Deutschland. Engaging the commandos. And they're flanking the machine gun. We got 174. It's back in action with Ark and Deutschland. And the ball keeps pushing ahead here. Now got a direct tower to hit though, but retreat bonus that saves them narrowly. Bazooka upgrade for Symbiosis, a bit surprised it took that long. And there you go, Panzer Commander for Ark. We got the Panzer Nest there, machine gun bunker upgrade. Still an officer's quarters there out of Angrybirds.
Victory point belongs to the enemy.
Sappers in a bit of a tangle with the Panda 4.
Infantry has us ready.
Noting we only got one entertaining here for Hurricane.
Attention.
The position is a bit awkward if anything. Unfortunately, Angrybirds is in the front position, but it does get the Vickers.
Has been lost to enemy action.
In the centre, Greyhound unable to pass through the German checkpoint there. Lacking the proper papers. Commander said they were being wrecked out in the open by the double Fudgemaker there. What a Fudgemaker there's.
The beggars are threatening a munitions point.
Jerry's picking us apart!
Ooh, direct hit from Allied artillery wipes out the entire Grenadier squad.
Orders complete!
Commander chucking the Fudgemakers here.
Shoot me! He's dead!
Getting overwhelmed though.
Orders complete!
They're losing a munitions point.
Again, Recce section to the rescue here, saving the commanders from utter annihilation at the hands of the Fudgemakers, the Green Devils. Admittedly, in North Africa, they weren't very. Got the green striking there, go. 250 half-track knocked out, Glossatory exposed to the elements, more crucially, the American machine guns. Angrybirds at this point going for another cannon crowd is an interesting choice, but for a map like this, not bad necessarily. Archer shoots with whiffs. Panzer III's for Arc Royale. Thumbs up, and Allied map control is definitely getting a bit nasty here now. And we got the Matilda on the way for Hurricane.
Typhoons, armed with RP-3 rockets, are on standby.
Loiter's there for Hurricane.
Extern, lads! Oh, they've got us on his front now!
Before drilling up
The
here.
Matilda heavy tank has been completed.
Matilda arriving here for Hurricane and the British Empire, the Commonwealth. The Angrybirds isn't too far from another Panther IV here. This Argyle's first Panther fleet is right in the corner. He could actually go for another one already, I think, more or less. He's close to being able to go for another one. Second Panther IV Angrybirds, thumbs up.
We're losing a fuel point.
There you go, Fudgemaker sweeping through here.
Sector overrun.
There you go, Matilda counting down forces. But we got the 6-pounder guns on Matilda against the armor, getting shredded by the Fudgemakers and the Panther to push in here now. I think we'd actually maybe threaten the Matilda. Got it now. Commanders nearby. Fudgemakers the commanders, Panther going for Matilda. Both bouncing shots off each other.
We're losing a munitions point.
Older men trading insults. And booking good in the Matilda front, ulting it for the 6-pounder.
We've lost the sector to
Sent to
the
their
enemy.
Panther III, so they're holding off some of the American forces, but not with much to show from it. Panther from Matilda continues to trade shots. His second Panther IV around there for Angrybirds. Armoured side skirts and off supports will be a good investment. And there you go, there's actually 2 Fudgemakers there for Angrybirds. That's definitely an improvement. LD-40 sneak up on the flank here. And alongside the Panther III here, Matilda could be in some deep trouble here. There we go, good shot. And we got a lot here as Angrybirds calls in the Luftwaffe to clean up the area. Matilda down, 6-pounder down. Commanders in trouble, got the Vicks in trouble as well there in the centre.
Circle the area. We'll clear it out.
And we got a rocket launcher inbound here from Hurricane.
Bombs away.
Actually wrecking the tank gun here.
Fire back, you bastards!
Sure you can't be approved by anyone. And we got the ground away for Hurricane. Thumbs up, whiz-bang this in the centre here. Centres. Bit of opportunity for the Panther to get some good shots in on it.
Tanks are being called to the front.
Armoured sides goes for Angrybirds. His Panzers. 2 thumbs up.
Come on, Jerry. Let's
That
see you
we
get
should
away
some
from
already.
the
We've got enemy fire!
Had in trouble, they're about to lose another one.
Oh, they've got us on his front now!
target mark.
The Panther IV starts shooting at the machine gun, not ideal there. Fudgemakers on the move here once more. South side, Arc Royale and Symbiosis steady dance continues with a grant on the Hurricane. Thumbs up.
Target
Quality actually. Yes, they did. Panther III for Arc Royale. Another one of this. Ace 30 caliber be a bit problem for the Panthers. They're so low in health, I
Our
think.
supply lines
Ark will
are
need to
broken.
withdraw them
We
before
have
they get
sectors
wiped.
isolated out there.
First Grant almost on there for
The
Hurricane.
enemy have taken our
And
territory.
Britannia, we got 354, so 354. Still pretty close in terms of victory points, quite impressive enough.
We have the edge, gentlemen. Push the advantage.
There we go, Grant rolling through the hot sands here.
We're losing a victory point to enemy action.
Because they're trying to get some damage to the command from the retreat. They are definitely striking off a lot of the damage. Grant as well opposing problems. Centre seems largely German. They do get a small attack to the commander, so they perhaps get to drop there on the Axis forces. So obviously with the Gloss destroy the print from using the buildings unless they want to get incinerated. There you go, Panda 4's about to give it a lot of rockets slamming through the side armour.
Victory point.
He's got the Panda 4 here, almost got it. Panda 3's joining in. Grant pulling in there. It's a bit more coordinated effort now. Greyhounds, Whizbangs pulling in. Panzer 3, Panzer 4 down, kaput. Stewart, and there you go. Whizbang joining in. He's looking to have some more damage, though it's mostly just hitting the ground.
Commander, enemy forces.
Greyhound knocked out here by Fudge-Maker Fire, it would appear. We got the Gloster being took some time to get more painful for the Allies. Fudge-Maker putting in. But there you go, Commanders and Vickers there, actually halting there. Angrybirds, Fudge-Maker Dreams. Onto their news and poking back. Gloster the Panda 3 support now going in, supported by a bit of artillery. Another Panda 4 Angrybirds.
Heavy machine gun.
Machine gun team down, Commanders all supposed to withdraw here. The German assault is whittling away there at the Allied defences.
Damn. We have 300 points
I
remaining.
think Symbiosis can do with some actual tanks here. Let's see what he actually goes for. Not another Grant there on the way for Hurricane. Shooting there.
Medium tank available for use.
Another Hellcat, or a Hellcat left for Symbiosis, not another one. Obviously going to help against the armour, but may fall a bit short against some of the infantry the Germans building here. 250 to the 46 Allies. Deficit fought behind the Germans in terms of victory points. Can the Germans retain the lead, or will the Allies be able to halt this development? We'll have to see. Head-on assault here is thwarted by a second machine team. The machine trying to get its defense thwarted by just getting absolutely annihilated. Demo charge here. Oh boy, I don't think the Axis have realised this. Of course, now that the Allies, the Germans have given the points at times now. Almost looked like a large quantity effort here, but the Germans fell a bit flat there. Alston's trying to get some of the victory points under control here, south side. The quick start ultimately definitely, but they're clearly heavily committed to the north side of the map now. There you go, whiz-bang at it. I think trying to just hope to get something. Actually, some trick retreat, but it isn't really, I think, doing enough to like, justify the course. There you go, Panda 3 down. Double Grants, leaving it in flames alongside the Commandos, Bazookas. Archie-makers on the run as well. He's definitely trying to deliver some more heavier blows there to the German abdomens.
Command points need to be
Keep pushing
assigned.
forward here with the Commanders. Got the Hunter flying away there. Already.
Pushed us back from we're down to 200
And
points.
on trouble here with the Grants. Damaging quick, here we got the flamethrower Quattro catching the troops. Hellcat down through the flames, the fire. Going for that Panda 4. Bobby Joe there scores the hit. Panda 4 is lit up. Like an out of control furnace there in the middle of the desert. Arc Roach Bandit all this with a Flak 36 anti-aircraft gun. Can't beat barrage thing in there from Arc Rail. Yes indeed, the Flint fireman the barrage. Push the Allies back there a bit. Still, Allies need more victory points. They are slowly running out. They've got 187 to 346. They can be done. down there, of course, would be good. Not can manage is, of course, a great question. Another Panther 4 there for Angrybirds. Flank 46 there. Bombers on Rail and Deutschland.
The Grant's medium tank is reporting in.
Proceeding to up again here. Looks like the Allies can make a big push to the south this time around.
Armored vehicles are receiving.
That said, if they're not fast enough, they're definitely going to like signal to the Germans they're going to attack, which could allow the Germans to bring in more guns and such. We do finally get an actual showing of Symbiosis up to 2 Hellcats and this thing. Hellcats going for the Panther 3 here.
Victory point is in enemy hands.
Marchman's up north in a bit of retreat here. Straight from the east here.
Points ready to use.
Got the Greens off the command zone. Wassatori. Commander trying to sneak up in from the western side here. Hellcats backing up this ground assault being brought up here. Looks like something is assembling a flank against the Germans, but can they get it to work? Took the flank for the 16 nice positions. It's become a bit difficult if they are spotted quickly enough and they are quickly spotted. Triple Grant here by the way out for Hurricane. That is a lot of grants. 145 is 346. Clock continues to tick here. There we go, flank for 6 spread here on the Sherman. We could try and like, sneak up for here and then flank around. This may need to get some top of artillery.
Victory point under enemy control.
But not enough. Honestly, you could just try and sneak up the southern point. There's actually a Panzer Punch with just so many tank traps and barbed wire there. A lot of work for a lone squad there.
Our opponent is in control of all victory points.
And there you go, Axis back with the triple cap against the Allies. Allies will need to pick up the pace once more. General Kozolski repairs here for Symbiosis. He got his Hellcats lining up for perhaps deep flank against the Axis north. Third Panther Wolf Angrybirds.
A sector. Buckle up, gents. We're down to 100 points.
So that's on the next point. There you go. Strafing runs. Pulled in by Hurricanes. Support commanders. There you go. German contact running with their own. Running straight to the ground line of fire here. The Foxman's getting smashed here. Independently following up this. Also feeling the wrath here of the arsenals of democracy. Almost got the Grenadiers as well. The Grant's just laying down and on guard. He's still on fire. That said, fortunately, there's not a follow-up attack from this angle. Then to like, cast the flank for 6 guards. So they can bring stuff on the Grant's. The Grant, in fact, are back to blow up there. Yeah. Symbiosis wasn't quite part of the effort, so we could have like maybe supported and pushed in, caught the flank for the 6 and like, crashed it. It just becomes easier then to focus on Hurricane and his Grants. We've got the commanders patrolling the vast expanses there of the desert.
The beggars are threatening a fuel point.
Another Panther there for Argyle. Tankers have been slowly brought down there by the Grants so they can actually get out of there. And then the Panther halfway down for Argyle.
Capture point is being contested.
Panther already. He's still not officers' quarters for the Panzer Company or the Luftwaffe Company. They're out of Angrybirds. I feel like that's something we could go for. We got scouts there for Symbiosis, plus double sortie and a 4th Grant tank on the way there for Hurricane. 4th one, lads. Panzer squad getting a bit too bold. They quickly spotted the Sherman and routed. Scouts there almost done for Symbiosis, and the 4th ground is almost done as well here for Hurricane. Lovely got the 3 Panther thieves moving down here in the main road. The main track, really. The officer calls there for Angrybirds. Panzer Company finding something happening there.
We're losing a victory point to enemy action.
Mountain South more or less fixed up. Commanders are running after the fighting artillery. Trying to catch, but it's not quite working out there.
Royal Marines have made ready a central
Got the other fighting squad now feeling the wrath of the commanders. Panzer Company officer squad is almost done there.
The enemy has claimed a sector.
There you go. Guastro arriving here to save the day. We could see a commander squad here go down. An SSF commander squad this. Yes, indeed. Also demo charge the victory point here. Johnson there quickly ceased.
Territory lost.
Ace Fighter makes there 2 thumbs up to Angrybirds. There you go. Panzer 3 and 4 citizen upon the Sherman. Got 12 cats supporting. Almost got the Sherman got Lottie calling as well here. Meanwhile, Hurricane's armour is all occupied south here as up north. Both axis tanks just going for the Hellcats here. But yeah, there's something deep in plan up a Hurricane there. We'll have to see how that works out. We got 64 versus 294. Time is running out for the Allies. Got those commanders on the run here. Grant's meanwhile going for a deep flank. They're going to get caught here by the victory fuel point and the other units, but still. Could be a big flank here. They could blindside the Axis forces.
The beggars are threatening a victory point.
We like the idea that the execution might, of course, do some improvement. We got to start somewhere for it to be good. So, thumbs up there to Hurricane. In fact, making the attempt, yeah. Thanks a bit of support. Do get the Whisper to this time, finding some assistance here. Getting a good squeeze in Angrybirds and Royale position. And the Grunts are going straight for the base. It's a base raid here, courtesy of Hurricane. Bunch of units here. Fighting in there, go. Panzer Nester kaputt. Grunt a bit isolated, getting done with the Penalties. Got Whizbangs. They're clearing out the. Oh, didn't clear that. Withdraw there. Clear that there. Hugs rank, but not before Grunt's gone knocked out. Pantherforce going for the other Grunts here, catching the ace on the flank. He needs to turn around here. Pop the veterans one, hope for there you go. Germans popping veterans one first here. Going for firepower superiority to Panzer. There you go. No, why is he switching targets? Why are you switching targets? That was a bit of a slip there by Angrybirds. There you go, the Grants have just been lit up here. Massive loss and losses here for Hurricane. All these Grants tanks are now on fire. What a cataclysmic battle there. Lost an ace Grant crew. That's going to be tough to replace at this point of the match for the Allied forces. The forces are very much depleted now. And 17-pounder guns. I like the idea, but the timing may be a bit off. Got these fighters still together with a fudge making this one fit. Going to get met here by an MD-42-6 from earlier. And there you go, Whizbangs. Certainly not helping the situation in flank. First knocked out. 59, 72. There you go, 17-pounder gun for Hurricane. Handle 3 kaput. We've got a third functional squad out of Angrybirds now. Really, though, would strongly at this point, you know, encourage an officer's quarters for the Luftwaffe company. Pantherforce needing southwards, might try and open up path to the victory point. Get a triple cap going here eventually. Archmaker is definitely not a match for actually 2 commanders with a flamethrower.
250 points now. Anti-tank crews are on standby.
Obviously, they would still not exactly be in a great spot. Pantherforce going for the command goes by the Hellcats will block here though. Great use of the ability of the Hellcats to block the sun and push their back into the thumbs up. There's Panther 4 again.
We're losing a victory point.
The
victory point is being overrun.
A southern point being seized, central being seized by the Germans. Another Panzer V Rail Hellcat or Panzer V there, and Infantry getting smashed with the first bang. Anti-tank then gets the finishing blow there, 17 pound across the Pacific. Archmegas advancing, it's definitely 17 pound. I mean, you can't use the high plus round bullets it has to do the Archmegas. I don't know if it's going to do that, but it is a legit option there for Symbiosis. Got a lot of called in, and we got straight from unleashed. Truck down, 17 pounder gun abandoned. Oh no. There go a lot of clears out the commandos as well there. We got another ground light for Hurricane. 59, this is 203.
We're losing a victory point to enemy action. Report in. The Huns are on 200 points.
The commandos up north.
Victory point belongs to the enemy.
95, wrecking that 17 pounder gun.
Infantry closing on us!
Got it. Break your section down.
The beggars are threatening a victory point.
That loss that particularly for Hurricane start to get
Ground medium
pretty
tank
crippling.
available for use.
Fourth grade and the Hellcats almost got them.
We're losing a victory point to enemy action.
Oh, missed the Hellcat here. Might be a good chance to lose the Panda V. This is unlucky.
Victory point is in enemy hands.
Ah, another whiff there for the Panda V. And knocked out. Still, almost got some cap here on the Allies again because the German Rifle got 42s on 92. Nice look. Tying the game over here for the Allies. Symbiosis is calling some fresh SSF commanders, but not so sure they can really do much at this point. 32 points left. 29, the clock is ticking. It's ticking fast. 23.
We're down to only 25.
Get the wounded clear.
There you go, Allies concede the match. Brutal battle there. So there you go, first match on Alamein here on this channel. Hope you enjoyed the match. Hope you learned something from it. This is Imperial Air&Sea. Cheers and see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye everyone.